This is not a drill. Amatsu has wiretapped my entire house. Anything I say, he is listening to. The reason I believe that is because he stole my entire idea, and now I'm going to use this to leverage dokkan or GT propaganda into dokkan battles. You see, 3 months ago, I said that I wanted a unit in the game, a very familiar unit that you are probably summoning for right now. I said I wanted a Super Saiyan 3 Goku that transforms into a Great Ape and then goes out of that transformation and becomes a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now let it be known, I said this in November. I publicly said this on November 24th, 2024. And not 3 months later, we have the new Super Saiyan 3 turning into Super Saiyan 4 Goku come out. So, because Amatsu is listening to what I have to say, I want to leverage that into putting in a bunch of units that I really want in. I'm not going to specify if they're LR, Dokkan Fest, or side banner units. I'm going to let you guys decide since I feel like that'd be better. These recommendations were pretty hard to find because I had to rewatch all the GT and then remember specific parts and then look them up on YouTube. So, hope you enjoy. Alright, usually, for most of these, I wanted to say if they're an LR, Dokkan Fest, or side banner unit. I didn't want to specify since I couldn't really think of it, but for one of them, I definitely could, and it was my first idea, which is Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then it either standbys or it just transforms straight up into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. What I think it would be, so it's, you know when, I don't know if you know the scene, I'll hopefully put it up here. It's Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta fighting, I think, Baby Gohan. And then it would go like base form when he's fighting Omega Shenron. Like he goes into the standby and it's him stalling where he gets a bunch of defense but pretty much no attack. And then Bulma comes in with a little brute wave machine, comes through, turns him into a Super Saiyan 4, and then it's well, it's not really much. He doesn't really do much when he's Super Saiyan 4, but it's a cool form, and I like it a lot, so I want them to do that. Next one is Pan versus that giant. There's not a lot of Pan scenes since the focus of GT was mostly, well, Goku and Super Saiyan 4 and then flying around the planets. So you didn't really get to see a lot of the World Tournament stuff and just Pan. In that thing, it's like there's a 700-foot giant and then Pan, because everyone's like, oh my gosh, Pan's gonna lose, and she gets crushed immediately. And then she lifts up the foot and starts like screaming and emoting and dancing and walking around and stuff. It was kind of, I like that scene. So I feel like it'd be good. And if they want to turn it into an LR, then it could be there's the scene where Pan saves Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Baby, where Goku's like, I'm out of energy, man. I'm about to die. Baby's about to step on me. It's over. And then Pan comes in, stalls for like 10 seconds, and this gets... No, she got folded. Never mind. There's not a better word for it. But it was over for her. But next one. This one, probably a side banner unit. If it's a Dokkan Fest, that'd be pretty cool. But it's the Para brothers, or the Para brothers. I don't know which. I don't really know how to pronounce their names. But it's, to be honest, they have not done anything with it. Those three, even like other than their support memory, I don't think there's any animations for these three. But it's like they're dancing and they forced Goku, Pan, and Trunks, and I guess Guru, but I don't really know if that counts, to start dancing, and they start beating them up. So that could be that's some pretty easy animations. Free side banner unit, you don't gotta even think about it. But next one, Super Saiyan Trunks versus Vegeta, Baby Vegeta, or Big Monkey Vegeta. Like, I think this is again Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's also out of energy because he had to save Pan again. And then Trunks comes in. This is when he's bluffing with the Kamehameha, and then Trunks comes in and shoots a beam at Baby and stalls out for like 10 seconds. You know, the combo was kind of clean, I'm gonna be honest, but you know, it didn't really do much. The next one is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Super 17 fight. They did Super 17, They did. They have that one, the Super 17 from that fight, but they just didn't do anything with Goku. I mean, they're a little bit silly, but there's so much untapped potential there. There's like, if you want an active skill or you want an intro animation, it's when he rises out of the water and starts like throwing all the balls everywhere. That could also be like an AoE super, like his 24 key, or when he's in the woods shooting key blasts at 17 before like maybe change it to where Goku is, or 17 isn't absorbing the key blast, and maybe him just hitting him or hitting the thing. That'd work. Or when they're in the mountains and he hits like the 10 times Kamehameha, and then what's his name absorbs it. Make it so it hits instead of it getting absorbed. And then hey, if you want an active skill, you could do him walking in the woods sensing the power, and then like, well, I don't know. Hey, Amatsu, if you're seeing this, I'm gonna let you figure that part out. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this for free, So I'm gonna let you have that. The next one is Goku versus Legic. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I watched it subbed, so hey, I didn't really want to watch it dubbed. I like hearing the old grainy, disgusting audio. I kind of like it more, but that's just me. But that scene has some it's not a long fight. I think it's like 2 minutes, but it has some really good animation. I mean, Legic's doing some nice stuff. I don't think there's only one Legic unit in the game, and I'm pretty sure he's an SR in one fight. Like, be honest, gun to the back of your head. Who goes into the red zone GT bosses and says, "Oh yes, I'm gonna fight Legic"? That's my favorite fight in the game. Either you're dead because you're lying, or you are not a real human being. Let's be honest, nobody does the first stage over and over and over again. You can't be real if you do that. But, you know what, I'm gonna flip it around too. This Legic versus Goku can also go for villains, because Legic was doing some good stuff. He was being cool, Goku was being cool. I like that fight a lot. You could definitely make a Dokkan Fest or an LR about that. That's a dual Dokkan Fest banner. Free eats, alright? The last one is Rildo and his gang, or it could just be Rildo. When Rildo comes in, like Goku and Rildo are fighting, and they Rildo drops in with all his all his robots. They're about to fight, like he's about to fight Goku, and then he grabs him, or all his robots grab him, start like beating up on him. That'd be a cool unit. I'm just saying. Like GT, maybe I'm spitballing. Maybe I'm just saying this because I really want like a year full of either grade 8 power units or just GT units. But like, come on, they absolutely deserve it. We haven't gotten, so for reference, I'm graduating this year. We didn't get a GT unit since like I think 2023. I was in my second semester of 10th grade. Since that was the last time we got an actual GT unit, and I'm pretty sure that was on global, so that means it came out even earlier. I'll put up when the unit I'm talking about. I'll put up when he came out. But like, there's so much untapped potential with GT, and with the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku now. There's so much potential for grade 8 power. We could get support units. You can get some we can make some custom stuff. You can get some custom animations in there, or you can make a new GT, like a 200% GT Heroes guy. That would be pretty good. GT, don't give up on the tag. Amatsu, like, I'm trying my best here. I'm on these begging for some new GT stuff.